the moments that really touched me were your moments with your father on his deathbed. Like that chapter, that whole chapter was beautiful. What I love about your memoir is there's this action, there's craziness, there's, like almost chaos. And then there's calm. And in the middle of all of that, there's you. And it feels very clear that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has taken you all around the world to bring you to him. And that's how I read your memoir. But that moment with you and your father, I felt like it was like a culmination of...
That was a gift, I have to say. That was one of the... Allah has given so many great gifts, and you can't count them. Just the fact I'm breathing here today and healthy and no major diseases, thank you, Allah, thank you, shukr Allah, is a miracle in many ways. But when my dad and I hadn't spoken for 2 years before that...
Exactly. So in that context, that meeting, that last
to get a call and say, come and see him and say goodbye on his deathbed. And my ex-husband saying beautifully, may Allah bless him for this, you're only there for one reason, don't make it about the past, don't make it don't make it like, oh, it's lovely to see you, one reason, Tawheed, just that's it, Allah's given you this, it's a gift. And to sit and hold my dad's hand and to recite Al-Fatiha, and for him to say that's so beautiful and you're full of light, and for him to feel that, an Irish, a man of Irish Catholic descent, who'd expressed, real suspicion and nervousness about what he thought Islam was, this set of rules, this domination of women, all of these ideas, and to when it came down to it, for me to hold his hand and recite Surah Fatiha and just say, how many gods are there, Dad? And he looked at me and he said, come on, there's no God but God.
Subhanallah.
La ilaha illallah. And then what about the prophets, Solomon and Adam, they're all prophets. And Jesus said, listen, kid, Jesus was a prophet. We know that. He's not God. And you say, thank you, Allah.
Mashallah.
And then to have a dream after he died of him being bathed by 3 imams in a big palace was such a gift, and alhamdulillah, and just to be there and to give him that love, and to really, in my culture, in the English heritage culture, we don't talk about death. The big unknown, the big unspoken. We talk about, oh, we'll have a big wake afterwards, and we'll have a big party, and we'll all drink to your mate, we'll drink to your memory, we'll get drunk and remember you. It's like, what even is that? And then, the moment of death being, oh, let's play music so you can remember what? No. I said to my dad, and it was the hardest thing I've ever had to say, I'm here because I love you, and I'm here because you're leaving. He said, am I? I said, yeah. Let's talk about God. That's what we should be doing.